children of the night, and welcome to Tarot Nights with the Hanged Empress. Here we do shadow work following the moon.
Yo, VI, play the beat.
Well, Mercury is going retrograde, kids. Time to batten down the hatches. No, not really. Especially with Mercury retrograding in Pisces, it's giving expansion. It's giving a space for you to take up more space, to take up more room, to clarify your subtleties and speak out on the things that maybe you were more nuanced with before. It's an opportunity to go into some softer and finer details. It's not about hard lines, but it is about drawing a line, making a space, making a room for yourself. There's opportunities to both soften your communication and the way that you communicate or think about yourself, while also getting a little bit bolder in those new spaces. You're the Hanged Man in Temperance. What a beautiful evolution. What beautiful growth. What an exciting new opportunity to challenge your flexibility, to bend without breaking, to make room for others while also keeping that space for yourself, stretching out. Like the vines, reaching out for more expansive connection. And all the while, keeping a slow and steady balance. We had Saturn was conjunct with Neptune in Aries here recently. That was our last read. And it just came in like a hit on the head or a smack in the ass to motivate us, to turn us in the right direction whilst we were running along. And it was just a very quick, there's your message. Oh, okay. I guess that's all you needed to know. That's all you needed at that break point. But here we are getting that opportunity to extend, to reach, to claim that space. We'll take it. Let it turn. Trying to identify the characteristics of this magician. I first got manipulation, but I don't know if it's a negative, dark connotation on manipulation. It's more like manipulating reality, not to serve or suit selfish needs, but drawing those lines to make space for each point in the star, for each point to be made, while it's all encompassed in one nice, neat little circle. Enclosed. Something might be enclosed. Read the details. Enclosed. Maybe there's a check enclosed. Something's in an encasement that wants to open up. And now it feels like this Hanged Man and this Temperance is very patiently trying to unlock a safe, trying to unlock a safe space. What's inside? I want to know what's inside the safe. What's in the box? What's in the box? Okay, sorry. That was a little defensive reaction. Seven of Wands. What's in the box? Okay, okay. We're ready. We're prepared. Guards up. Guards are a bit up. There is like a little spark in the air. If we're not careful, it's like something could catch fire. Oh, that would be the Aries energy. If we're not careful, something could catch fire. So, let's get some good water flowing. Soak up the wood so that it doesn't ignite. I'm apparently pulling all of these cards all at the once. For why? I don't know. We have the Page of Swords, the Two of Wands, Two of Swords, the Empress, the Star, and the Two of Cups. What a pair we make. It's quite the alignment. It's quite the assignment. But the alchemy, how interesting. So these characters, the Page of Swords and the Two of Wands, are representative of the dualistic sides of energy. There is the confident and excited rogue ready to go off on adventures, and there is this sorrowful character who's been waiting for so long. It's the duality between that patient and mournful waiting and getting up and moving and taking the action and going places. Who does that? I told my boss go jump in a lake. Tell my landlord no, he ain't getting paid. 'Cause I'm going places today. But all of these twos in the pair, it's calling on a blind trust and a blind faith in the space in between waiting and leaving. And artfully balancing, bringing that theme all the way back down to its simplest interpretations and origins. Holding steady, keeping balance, keeping that equilibrium. Keep a steady pace. It's not standing there doing nothing, and it's not rushing forth into battle. It is carefully calculating and articulating exactly how this should go. Mapping it out, making that plan, and sticking to it. Saturn came in and gave you that smack to let you know, hey, this direction. You're going this way, kid. You're going this way. Oh, okay, right. I'm going this way. What do you got to do? What kind of structures do you need to imply? I was going to say apply, but imply was a stronger word in my mind. What kind of um, services can you provide to assist this growth and projection? My words are all over the place. Mercury retrograde, kids. But taking note of where our words are falling out of place, those Freudian slips that we have can be very telling. These are the subliminal thoughts that don't always get to come out. We might have an uptick of subliminal thoughts splurting out, and I think that's why, at least for me and plenty of others, when Mercury goes retrograde, our words start to get a little jumbled because we're not speaking on a single plane from a single thought. We are speaking from multiple locations within with from multiple locations and vocations within our chakra network. But it's a beautiful and powerful thing, this alchemy. This is aligning with divine timing. This is making that star, calling it down, calling it forth. The star comes to you. You don't go to it. You let that come down and drop its blessings on you. And somewhere through all of this, a simple seed is planted. A pure alchemy imbalance is concocted. It's fizzing and bubbling up like this little beaker of whatever elements we have put into it. This is the secret sauce. Um, this is the secret juice that we're using to feed our plants, to help them to grow. We're making fertilizer in the best way. How interesting. There's great opportunity in this retrograde. I know there is sometimes a mass fear of retrogrades in general because nobody wants to go backwards, but sometimes those opportunities to backtrack, to recollect things that have gone past can illuminate and break through blockages that we didn't know that we had left there. Very specifically, there is some sort of invitation that wasn't received or acknowledged correctly. You might have missed an invitation somewhere. So go back and check. Go back and check. Check your mail. Check your email. There's rerun some conversations inside of your head and see where there was opportunity for that conversation to expand and grow and where it might have gotten cut short just from simply not being present enough or not being aware enough to notice what was missed or what could have been picked up and carried on. Yeah, there's elements of argument. Maybe there was somebody that you were having an argument with and misunderstanding, a miscommunication, and a lot of that came from some sort of internal blockage that was created between you and this other person or persons or what have you. There was some sort of blockage that you weren't even aware of, that you had created just through a mentality that you were holding at the time. And that's why we get this opportunity to go back and reassess, like, wait, did I miss something? Was I focused on the wrong thing? Where could I have placed my focus? Where could I have been looking for light when I was lost and tangled up in shadow? What illumination lies in such a restrictive place? That's the secret. That's the key. That's where you want to go. It's where you want to be. And Saturn was telling us the only thing that was stopping you was yourself. whatever was in there that was causing that blockage, that caused you to miss a window of opportunity. This is the chance to go back, to touch all of the elements. Put your foot in the water, but don't get swallowed. Don't get dragged down underneath. Keep your balance and maintain your connection to air. Now we're getting bubbles. Now we're making bubbles. Now we're making light. Now we can have fun in this space in a way that we couldn't before because we were just so serious. Just so seriously ready for some kind of argument to spring up. Now's the opportunity to revisit those conversations with a lighter heart and a more open mind. Give yourself time to meditate. Take lots of breaks, real breaks, where you do actually nothing. It's a great time to fast from one thing, from multiple things, not just with your diet, to take a day off of eating and consuming just to clear out your system, but also it could be a screen fast or some other habit or ritual that you have that hasn't been serving you in the best regards. We don't often recognize how our communications and relations with other people can be affected by the conditions inside of our own body. How many people go through their life not realizing that maybe the drinks that they had the night before are causing them to have arguments in the morning. And it's not actually anybody's fault, but you feel off internally because your body is trying to fix itself from what you've done to it. Because even though what you were consuming the night before is perfectly normal to you in your mentality, it's not properly serving your body. And when your body isn't in good condition, you're not acting you're not acting right. You're not functioning right. Something is missing because of something else that you were implementing that wasn't serving. So go back, rewind, take something out, and pull that away. It doesn't have to go away forever, but it does have to. You do have to create a level of distance between yourself and whatever crutches that you're using, or different variations of ways that people self-medicate or even actually medicate. I'm not a doctor, I'm not giving you medical advice, but examine what it is that you're taking into your body, how it affects you, and make your own determinations, make your own decisions on what is actually serving your best interest and what might actually be breaking you down. Because these are the times and the opportunities to go back and fix those things before something actually does break down. That's the big fear, isn't it? Especially with Mercury, whenever it goes retrograde, it's like, oh God, what's going to break down now? Something is going to break. What's going to break? Where is it going to break and why? What have you not done, or what are you doing that is causing this tension that is going to result in a break? And what can you do about it? Is this something that you can change? I'm getting a little AA, accept the things that you cannot change and change the things that you can. What can you change about it and what can't you change about it? And being very clear with yourself in this situation. Maybe I can't change this person that I'm arguing with, but maybe I can change what I am doing with myself that's causing me to experience irritability. You're being irrational. Shut up, stupid. I'm not irrational. Oh, maybe that was a little irrational. Yeah, I guess I was kind of hungry that day. I guess I was I wasn't consuming the right things. I guess maybe I was a little bit hungover. Maybe there was something that was altering the way that I received and perceived what was actually happening. What level of nuance and fantasy was being applied to the situation. How very interesting. Yeah, watch out for those rose colored glasses and watch out for those rose colored glasses just got real dark and real thick. And they changed the perspective to that. What did I do? What was I saying? It was like a year ago where I was saying that you're like looking through your wound. It's like your eyes are in the hole in your chest and everything is just dripping with blood, and that's why everything that you see looks horrifying, because you're seeing it through your own wound instead of being above it and looking down into your wound. You're looking out from it. So changing that perspective, flipping it and reversing it so that you can address the wound, deal with it, heal it, work with it, instead of using it as a scope and a way to view the world around you. And I think that can really alter the way that you are relating at this time. This is a refinement stage. This is a place where you can really correct a lot of things internally. Maybe not directly affecting, it's not directly affecting or controlling the external, but it's a ripple effect. It's changing your vibration, and that ripple alters the vibration of everything else around you. So, for better or for worse, it will cause different reactions and circumstances depending on what it is that you put into it. And you can utilize this as an opportunity to change things, or you can choose to be lost in it and miss those opportunities, continue those bad habits, bad rituals, and continue to see your negative results as it so be. But the opportunity is here. The opportunity is here for you to summon down the stars, to call them forward, to bring forth your destiny. Me and my kid this morning were singing the Young Frankenstein little dream bit. Destiny, destiny, no escaping, not for me. Destiny. It was funny. It was funny. There's no escaping your destiny. It is what you make of it. It is a result of your own creation. So whatever it is that you serve or that serves you, you better get on top of it and make sure that it's serving you rather than you serving it. Don't be a dog to your habits and rituals. Your practices shouldn't be holding the leash. They should be your own restrictions. You should be in control of when and where and how these things serve or don't serve you. I don't know what we're sprinkling on here, but something needs to be sprinkled. Just a little fairy dust, a little bit of magic, a little bit of love. Don't forget to sprinkle a little bit of love. Give it a little bit of water and salt. Put salt in your water. There you go. A really good way to rehydrate, rather than consuming a bunch of sugary nonsense that tells you it's got electrolytes in it. Just have a simple glass of water and put a little salt in it. And the salt will help your body to absorb the water better. Just a tiny little dash. Put a little dash of water. Put a little dash of water in your salt. Put a little dash of salt in your water. Sprinkle it in, and Give it blessing, give it prayer. Salt is purifying, salt is cleansing. And purifying your water before you drink it, saying a prayer, speaking good vibrations into the water can translate all of those good vibrations into all of those darkened corners of your body where toxins are lying and hiding. And it can loosen it up, soften it up, lighten it up. And now what was dark, what was hard, what was serious, what was almost too hard to go through and bear is now a little bit lighter. It's a little bit, now it's like squishy. It was like walking through a wall of gelatin instead of a brick wall. Like this brick wall just kind of turns into gelatin because of the hydration that you've given it. And now you can just kind of ooze your way through what isn't even a door. There wasn't a door there, but you can just walk your way through the walls because you've loosened up the molecules, you've lightened them up, you've aerated them, you've given them good water, and now everything is much more movable and easy for you to navigate, get through. Those hardened walls that were blocking you internally now are pass throughable. So I was getting a little eye of the needle, and the only way to the kingdom of heaven is to go through the eye of the needle, which is actually a particular passageway that a camel would go through. And a camel can go through this passageway, but it has to go on its knees. It has to go humbly. It cannot go in with a hardened ego, that hard head. It has to soften itself, bow down, and acknowledge its position. This is how you go. This is how you get through. It's humble, it's soft, it's nuanced. So very delicate. So be kind, be patient. Let everything lighten up and loosen up for you. And give everything some room. Give yourself some room to take up some space. Allow the other points in the room to hold their own space. And we can all work together in this encompassing circle that all serves the greater illumination. You might change your perspective, others might change theirs, and where we will all meet is going to be a peaceful and fruitful, productive place. Well, that was certainly fun, kids. One last thing. I'm so ready to close out, but I was looking at the moon and the clock, and there's something in the timing of the expression of emotions. Expressing your deepest and truest emotions in the most authentic and genuine way, but also at the right time. Because you can express your deepest and truest emotions in the wrong time or the wrong way, and it will not be received correctly. That's why we get this opportunity to go back and review. How do I say this? How do I express this in a way that is going to be received with love and light and room for this thing to exist without it getting shut down, shot down, blocked out? Changing the texture and the molecules of the walls and the blockages. Do that inner work. Keep going, kids. You're doing great. This retrograde won't last forever, but it is a golden opportunity for you. Don't miss it. Thanks, kids. We'll see you next time.